Thank Halloween.
Wow. Happy Halloween, everybody. All right. Thank you very much for joining us. I am, my costume has two meanings. So, anyways, only one person or two people. Well, whatever. Who knows? Who cares? This guy. Anyways. So we are here. We are going to try to have a bit of a fun evening. I know Shithouse is going to be joining us shortly. I was hoping Preacher was going to make it. This wig is hot. I'm wanting to turn the fan on a little bit more. I'm sure that awesome William Shatner mask feels really warm. Overpriced William Shatner mask. I watched that movie yesterday. Actually, been watching a bunch of old ones. I haven't been able to find Exorcist for free yet, so I haven't watched that. But Halloween, and then listening to the kind of the behind the scenes thing and how they came up with using this mask, and it's fucking stupid. But it turned out to be effective and scary. But yeah, so thank you very much for joining us. Check out our website, madfrogpaintball.com. Follow us on social medias, the Twitters and the Facebooks and the TikToks. Join us there and check out what we got going on, as well as our YouTube channel. So this past weekend, The Purge happened at Blast Camp, and I was hoping we could get the guys on. Wow, why didn't I think about it? I should have asked Christy. I will send her a message right now to see if she wants to come on. But Christy was there reffing. John, there you go. There's a good picture of everybody right there. All those guys went down, and I know they had a good time. I know it was wet and miserable. So we know this evening, once again, is brought to you by Jameson and Maui. So we know it was a little miserable and wet, but we'll let these guys come on, see if we get them on here, and if not, you guys know us. We're kind of very fly by night. Yeah, it was a little moist. The pictures looked like it. I love Blast Camp. Blast Camp is an awesome field. We haven't been to too many events there lately. They don't have too many 2-day events anymore. So we have to catch them just right to make them work for us. But yeah, look at these guys. It's Preacher and everybody playing. If I'm not mistaken, most valuable team. The boys got most valuable team, and Young Gun. So Noah did a solid as well. So cool ass trophies. Always cool ass trophies. Red Feather does really cool with their stuff. I've got a rear or a hubcap from an old ass Oldsmobile and stuff from one of the Mad Max games that I got as one of the trophies. So it's pretty cool. This thing is yeah. Anyways. Oh boy. So what the hell is everybody doing for Halloween? I mean, I know this guy's going to be handing out stuff.
Scaring the crap out of kids.
Okay. I think Aaron's got, which, just by the way, Jimmy and I noticed, Aaron, you're not in costume.
Yeah.
We're a little upset with you. Deal with it. Yes. Damn it. So anyhow, yeah. So there you go. Busted. So this is Jimmy's house. Uh-oh. Mama's coming in. So Jimmy, what were you thinking here when you were designing your front porch?
Mets.
A lot of my stuff is electronics. Like that guy right there is going to pop sideways when someone walks up to it.
So in other words, you're telling me that you should have sent us video instead of this stupid photo.
Probably. It would have been a lot cooler.
Okay.
And that's the box I usually hide in and jump out at.
Oh. You put Jimmy in a box?
Yeah.
All right.
Fun.
And that right there, oh, okay. That right there is your girlfriend? No, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. So there's a couple done up. I've seen a couple. They're like the guy right around the block from me. He always does his up. He does this little walkway over. You did pretty goddamn good again this year.
Thank you.
Definitely.
I'm hoping a lot of kids. It's fun. We chase them all the way down to Taco Bell.
Haven't got many kids the last couple of years.
Last year was only 3.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for a whole lot more than that.
I had a major sugar high the very next day because I ate all the goddamn candy.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
And it was cool. Those photos you also saw Ian from the Mighty Ducks. So he cool. It was cool that he got to hang out and everybody, because I think he was the only one that went from the Ducks. So it was nice. I'm sure everybody enjoyed having him around.
It's supposed to also be getting a hearse coming on Saturday and Sunday. I'll have a hearse in my driveway.
Okay. I got a coffin in the back.
I
It's
thought
only
about it.
it's only slightly used. I mean, we took the interior out, so I mean, you can lay in it. It's a real coffin.
It's a real hearse, supposedly.
Shit. Well, so what are you renting a hearse?
No, my friend's neighbor has a buddy who has one. He said he's going to park it at my house.
Okay. I guess we'll see what happens. It
Yeah.
could be interesting. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing for Halloween. I mean, we're not really decorated. My office is decorated now. I'll be taking it all right down right away because there's not a lot of room in this fucking thing. Yeah, I'm not sure that we're going to be doing much at all, to tell you the truth. Maybe we'll come check out what you got going on. I don't know. You're not that far away.
I'll have candy.
Yeah. Anybody else got anything major going on? I mean, I know we got some haunted houses. I see a comment right there, Matt Clayton. Any frogs coming to Fulda? Yes. Ian, speak of the devil here. Ian, how are you? So any frogs coming to Fulda? Boom, boom, boom. Yes. Exactly how many, I'm not totally sure. But I will be making a stop by. I check in someplace Sunday, so I will not be hanging out for the full game. Gonna check things out and see how it is and stuff. So next year, come back and play again. Because it is on way to the next event for me, which is going to be World Cup. Got a bit of a road trip coming up. I'm going to be heading down to Disney and checking out World Cup and vacationing for a couple days and taking in some speedball and seeing what's up and what's new and what we can get worked out for next year and events and stuff we got going on. Christy, how you doing, dear? If you want to come in and talk about the show or talk about the game, gotta remember it's backwards. Whatever. Talk about the game. You're more than welcome. Just let us know. Let's see what else we got coming up. So we got Fulda coming up, and then we got we have the holiday games coming up. We're gonna have the Santa Claus and the reindeer game coming up. At Hell's, I'm sure sooner than later. Oh yeah, the Krampus game. Yeah, yeah. And then I know we have a couple other games here and about out and about for charity and stuff coming up. So definitely, hi, whoever's honking their horn. Definitely send us a message and let us know about your games, your charity games, and events like that, so we can put it on the schedule. And hopefully, we don't have to hold be like, oh yeah, we're done for the season. Because I know, yep, payroll has Toys for Tots. Exactly. And then we also have there's a bunch of stuff going on. So there's always something to do. And then we have at Blast Camp, we have Battle for Hoth coming up in February, I believe. So for those of you not going to Hawaiian Legends, come on, let's go to Hoth and play for Roger Weber. Not to be confused with Roger Weber. Roger Weber. No, Roger Weber from Team Tag is commanding one of the sides. I'm assuming it's Empire, but fuck. Don't just find out what his name's attached to. All right. I didn't have any of the cheap Jameson. I had to go for the gold bottle. The gold, and my name's goldly embossed on it, and it has a cork. Ooh, that shit's smooth. That shit is smooth. Wiener. He's a wiener. Anyway, so we do have that coming up. We have Hawaiian Legends. I mean, I'm not going to be able to go this year. First year that we went, man, holy cow, that place is awesome. Just make sure you guys go and don't just do paintball. All right. Check out that freaking island. Enjoy yourself. I know a bunch of you aren't divers and stuff like that, but you can go snorkeling and swimming right off the beach and run into tortoises and sea turtles that are bigger than freaking you are. It's gorgeous. We had a very nice time. It's a very, very cool trip. Dying to do it again. I can't deal with the BS that I have to deal with to go and to get.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, and it's Valentine's Day, so the girls get to play for free. But yeah, I can't make it. So that's cool. I'm glad everybody had a good time at the Purge. I mean, it was a bring your own paint game. Everybody shot up their freaking paint and did it. Yep, here's Cindy. She's excited. You've never been to the island before, I believe. Now, see, here I am talking like I'm this big. Well, you know what? I got to say, I'm probably more experienced about that island than a lot of people that have spent time on that island, because all they do is stay in a goddamn resort. We stayed for a couple weeks. Got a camper van, slept on 5 different beaches, slept in a really classy freaking condo, thanks to CPX events. That was great. Because I didn't get to play the first Hawaiian Legends. I refed it. I was actually Connor McKenzie, were the two of us were both head refs. So it's pretty cool. Halloween or island time. I don't know what that means. Anyways, so yeah, so it's a freaking sweet event. Sweet event. But anyways, Halloween, God. All right. So one of the reasons we're here, anybody got any spooky stories here? I mean, what are the spooky stories that we have to share? So if anybody's got a spooky story, please pipe in and let us know, and we'll get you into this circle. But I've got one. It's not really ghost related, but man, it's freaking scary. The scariest place that I've ever gone to play paintball and stayed at camped overnight at paintball. Can anybody guess what I think is the scariest place so far? Spent the night there. Scary as F. Scary as F, dude. Has anybody got any ideas? Freaking 8 years. No, Christy. Sherwood. No. Sherwood's got its spookiness, but it's not really scary. Okay. Sherwood, I would say, is spooky because it's just the buildings and the dark and the fog that comes in because of the yeah. I haven't been there that much and I know that much about it. All right. But scary to me is, well, Myrtle Beach was just in general fucking scary. And we know all about that, especially that Hard Rock Cafe. I mean, I hear the bathrooms in there are nice and cold. What do you think, David? I mean, was that a no? Okay. Anyways, inside joke. Sorry. I'm apologizing to him, not you guys. Fuck you. Anyways, PRZ is scary as fuck. Camping overnight and you see the photos. Geez, how do I, let's see here. We can do a screen share, right? Boom. Screen share. Ooh. Okay. Now, if you look at this place, look at this. That's just one of the damn buildings. Look at this. Okay. Now imagine you're camping outside just on the other side of the paintball net from this place. There's no, at the time, it was still, it was a paintball field, then it wasn't a paintball field, then it was a paintball field. So it was still under development. I don't know. I mean, this is like 8 years ago. From what I understand now, it's still the freaking great place that it is. It's the infrastructure is a little bit better, I think this is in Ontario. This is like 8 hours up. Dude, it's a hike. PRZ paintball. Oh God, look at this. Floating pile. Oh shit. We were just talking about the spookiness of PRZ paintball, man.
Never got to play there.
Yeah, it's been like 8 years since I've been there, but God damn, dude. That's got to be the scariest place I've ever been to and spent the night. So, yeah. What about you?
And you're Detroit adjacent.
Hey, yeah, and I regularly take naps in the front yard, anyway. What's up, Mr. Shithouse? Hey, everybody. Make sure you like, follow, share, all that stupid stuff. Tell your friends about our idiotic activities and come play some paintball.
Absolutely.
Move my mic so we can see Jimmy. No, you don't want to see Jimmy.
I can put my mask back in.
Here. Is that okay? Are we still audible, boys and girls? Are we? I went through all the trouble of decorating this, Lisa. I had to let the spiders run around on this thing for 7 or 8 hours just to get this. Okay. Anyways, all right. I'll move it out of the way. So what is up, Mr. Shithouse? What is new with you, sir? What is going down?
Not a whole lot. Just got off of work. So worked my last 8 p.m. shift of the year.
Oh,
so we're excited for that. From now on, I will be able to make the podcast on time because the latest I'll have to close is 6 o'clock.
Nice. That's good. Oh God, this fucking thing is itchy as shit.
Yeah, the wigs are a son of a bitch. I was gonna put on the Jesus costume, but like that wig itches so bad.
This mask is hot as hell.
The mask.
We got to cut a mouth hole in it, Jimmy.
Yes.
I like your very spooky background, Bill. I cheated and green screened mine, so. Nice.
See, I went all out for this show, and I decorated, and I brought Halloween decorations that haven't been out in like 20 fucking years.
Nice.
I don't
Digging
know.
through the garage.
What is it? No. The attic. Shelly's organized the attic. So let's not get into what's in the garage. So what is the fucking deal with these crappy spider webs? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but spider webs aren't the cool spider webs that they used to be.
Yeah, the
Like-
cotton that would stretch out. Now it's not cotton; it's some bullshit polyester thing that was cheaper.
that's like non-flammable, da 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 da. And they don't make they make like dust webs. They don't make spider webs. They make dust webs because you pull on them and they like fall. I mean, it's lame. I mean,
Yeah,
oh wow,
they're
now
not
that
cool like
actually
they
looks
used to be.
cool. So that actually has to look cool right now. Great. Anyhow, so yeah.
So what's on the agenda for tonight, boys?
All right. So unfortunately, I'm almost out of Jameson, so that's a bummer.
Ooh.
Well, we had a couple spooky stories. I was just talking about PRZ and how it just so there wasn't any power there out in the buildings or anything working at that time, and it just the shadow just it was fucked up. I'm glad the trailer. I had the work and play trailer at the time. I'm glad it didn't have windows because we didn't have to look out it. Because when you looked out in the middle of the night, it was like, oh fuck. Where the fuck am I? It's an old a sane asylum turned a military base, and they blew holes through walls, and then they turned it back into a paint. I don't know. PRC paintball. It's an awesome fucking place. Canada.
That's the
Big
place
deal.
I really wanted to go, and then I wasn't able to take that trip.
Yeah, that was a long one. That was a fucking long one. Definitely.
Yeah, because wasn't that like an 8-hour ride through Canada or some shit?
Yeah, we stayed at somebody's house in the meantime because it was such a long fucking ride because we didn't want to do it. That was actually the first time I was on Behind Bunker, too. I remember that. Driving like a fucking idiot trying to get to the show on time. Who knows? So what kind of spooky shit you got going around that fucking crazy-ass backward fucking wet town of yours?
I mean, nothing too spooky around town. Apparently, around the block, there was a kid who was keying cars. Thankfully, mine was not one of the ones that got hit. So, but that's all that's really going on out here. You know, some trunk or treats and everything like that. Nothing too crazy. No, we don't have any axe murderers out here. You know, it's not like the good old days.
Yeah, it's not like East Point anymore, you know.
But yeah, no, I'd say though, scary story though at a field. I won't give the field name. But was playing at a field before, like a woods field. Was running around in the you'd call it like the back 40 of the field, and there was. I mean, every field's got some bunkers that maybe need to be pulled off, like a rusty car that's, you know, at this point basically just rusty sheet metal and like tetanus waiting to happen and stuff like that. But there was an area where there's a bunch of crap kind of laying around, and I was walking, and I ended up tripping over my own 2 feet, and I fell and caught myself with my hands at the last second. And as I looked down, right where I fell, there was a rusty pipe sticking out of the ground, right dead center, about half an inch from my chest. So had I not caught myself, I would have gone completely down on that thing and impaled myself and possibly died on that field. So it has since been removed. But yeah, I was a little upset about that and immediately went and got a ref and was like, hey, like I almost died just now. Not a big deal, but maybe we get this removed so that doesn't happen. And at a bare minimum, until the game's over, put a bucket over it or like something, because if I fell, somebody else can fall.
You guys just missed the funny. Wait, you just missed the funniest thing is Jimmy acting like he's almost stuck in that mask trying to get it off. Okay, he had one of those moments. I'm sorry to interrupt, but he had one of those moments where it was like he was starting to pull this way, and then he switched to this side, and he went, "Okay, here it's coming off." All right. Anyway,
Nice.
Jimmy's scary story is he got stuck in a Mike Myers mask. That was actually a fucking Captain Kirk mask. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, fucking stupid. Stupid.
Sucks to your face when you try to take it off.
Well, you start sweating in it, and then it's fucking, I don't know.
So if anybody's got a spooky field story that they want to tell, definitely shoot me a message on Facebook, and I will invite you to the podcast to tell your tale.
So supposedly there's gingerbread snapped Mountain Dew. I haven't had it yet.
Ooh.
The
I forgot what you said that the Cheetos one was like. It was drinkable, but it wasn't great.
It wasn't
Yeah,
awesome. It was totally drinkable. Totally. I mean, it wasn't
It didn't end up good.
for him. It didn't. I don't know. But then I'm used to fucking the sweetness, nastiness of
Did you
Mountain Dew.
start puking off it, Jimmy?
No, unfortunately.
Oh, the other hole. My favorite hole.
It wasn't a good night.
Hey, it happens. It happens.
Yeah, the thrashed apple is really good. The Maui is good. I'm a little concerned about the gingerbread snapped. I'd like to try the okay, Lisa. I'd like to try the birthday cake smash. So I know birthday cake smash Mountain Dew. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with these people, but it's awesome. Yeah, I want to try
remember when I
that.
was younger, learning that when they came out with, I think at that time it was the it was like it would have been like 2003, 2004. It was like Midnight Mountain Dew or something like that. But I remember at the time, somebody talking to somebody and them being like, "Yeah, you guys, this is your just first time trying it?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's brand new." And they're like, "No, it's not. We've had that down in Florida for like 3 or 4 years." I was like, "What?" And then I get on the internet, come to find out that they have like 20, 30 flavors of Mountain Dew that they're kind of regional. Like they just didn't sell well in one area, so they don't stock them anymore. But you go down like south and they have it. It's just a common thing.
Yeah, Lisa came by. So my daughter's birthday was the past week, and Lisa and Robbie came by to drop off a delivery of contraband, like 130 cans of Maui Mountain Dew that I had them pick up for me. And they ended up sticking around for game night because it was Kay's birthday, and we got to all try everybody got to have some of the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. It was
Kay's what, 23 now?
24, I believe.
24.
7. Yeah, don't make me do the math. She was born in 97, I believe. Yeah.
24, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, man. I remember when I met you guys, she would have been like 14, maybe 15 years old.
You see this idiot right here, David? And this guy, Daniel? These two idiots, these two twins, they actually have the same birth date as Kira. So it's
Wait,
actually
they're twins?
Yeah, I know.
No way.
Isn't that amazing? I'm actually dressed as one of the twins tonight as Luigi. That's my costume. I'm jealous of his flowing locks. This time of year is very fun for us, not just because it's Halloween, but because it's those three goofballs' birthdays. Obviously the two idiot boys were born on the same day. Go figure. And Kay was born. It just so happened, it's a good time, good fun time. We usually find some place to get lost and have some fun. The boys always have a thing where they're together on. There's the spookiest story there is. There's two of them.
That one wins.
David looks like Dan and Dan looks like David. It's the scariest fucking thing in the world.
Poor guys.
Go figure. Yeah, so it's a good time of the year for us. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. I'm just rambling. The Jameson is kicking in a little bit right now. I'm feeling good. Having a good night. What about you, Jimmy?
I'm having fun.
Are you
Good
sure?
night. Yes.
You sure?
Yep.
You got all these numbers and stuff over there, and you haven't used a single one of them.
No.
I'm curious why.
He should get a number 1 though. For Shit House.
Shit house, you're getting a
No,
1.
that's a number 2.
Oh no, he gets a number 2. Yeah, number. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
There you go.
I take that back.
Nice. Now, are those the scorecards from the bikini
Legends.
contest at Living Legends?
Those are from the original CPX Living Legends field. I'm gonna say from not the final event, the event before the final event. So those actually lived for 2 games at CPX events. How we ended up with them, you know.
Justin
Hey.
probably had something to do with it.
No, no,
Oh.
not really. Someone with boobs helped out a lot. Let's just put it that way. And we've owned them ever since.
So it was Taco.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. God. So I don't know if you guys have ever looked at the story. Isn't about any particular field, but the horror stories of some of the hotels. Oh, the horror
Oh
stories
yeah.
of hotels.
Sure.
God damn.
Horror stories from the Kensington Inn.
You know what? That is one of the most awesome things about having the fucking MF Bus project.
You don't have to stay in a hotel room that looks like there's been a murder.
It's my home on wheels. I mean, yes, I'm spending some money in fuel, but god damn.
Yep.
Panties in the curtains. Oh, yes. Yes. You were there, Dan, weren't you? Yeah, they were crusty.
My favorite one was it was actually the event that I really met Cindy for the first time. The first time she ever came out to play for us. I was they basically said, "Hey, you can crash in the hotel room with us if you want." And I said, "Sure, save myself some money." And we get back to the room, and at the time I was like, "All right, Sydney, you take the bed, I'll sleep on the chair." And then the chair had what I could only imagine was either a gunshot wound or the worst period ever, and it was the whole seat of it was basically one giant blood stain. And I was like, "That's super cool that they didn't throw that chair away or even attempt to clean it, cover it. Not that they were just like, yeah, fuck it," and just left it there. Yeah. So she was nice enough to let me share the bed. I slept on top of the sheets while she slept underneath, because that chair was disgusting. That's why we don't stay in that hotel anymore. So
I would have been gone.
Yeah.
I would have been gone. I love my bus.
Yeah.
Sabrina, I have heard some wonderful, wonderful stories about the hotels around Sherwood Forest. Just wonderful stories. There's no.
Well, it's Indiana, right? So
sorry, guys.
I mean, at least it wasn't Gary.
Fucking yeah. I've heard some very interesting stories about the hotels around Sherwood. Unfortunately, they are not very awesome. They happen to be a lot of them that are around. Fort Knox isn't that far away from Sherwood, so when you're trying to find hotels around that area, people are staying at them. They're traveling a little bit of distance. I mean, I think someone found purple dildo, basically in the
that
drawer.
That would be Narf. Yeah, the infamous dildo in the drawer.
Yeah, and it wasn't a small one, from what we understand.
Nope.
The scary thing is I think it made it to the field the next day. I probably wouldn't have really. I would have had to touch it to get it out of the drawer, but I would have had plastic. Something would have been, and then it would have been gone. I wouldn't be. I don't know. But then
Wouldn't
again,
be the first sex toy we brought to a field.
Well, you guys, I come with you all the time, so
right.
Wow.
Sometimes we really like to party.
Use me, baby. Anyways. Like I said, the Jameson is starting, and it's all gone. Hey, honey, let's see. You guys, I can make a request of my wife to bring me a drink. If she's watching, she'll do it. She's not watching, so it doesn't matter. Anyhow, love you, babe. What else does everybody have to talk about?
We got any games left this season?
We do have Full the Gap coming up, so that'll be coming up soon. I'm sure we have the Krampus game or the Reindeers game or whatever the heck it's going to be at Hell's this year. We have a couple of charity games coming up. There's one at Paintball Explosion, a couple other places. World Cup. And a bunch of idiots trying to figure out if the new Disney system works or doesn't work. when we go to Disney World.
What do you mean the new Disney system?
They have a system. Oh God, here we go. Disney time on Swamp Talk. There's a new system at Disney with their. They used to have a fast pass system on the phone at Disney World, and it you could pick rides and schedule your rides and stuff like that. So it kind of timed it so the lines went down, and you had a certain time to return to go on the ride. Well, they've brought it back, and it's called Genie, the Genie system, and it kind of plans out different activities you might want to do. And then they have a Disney Plus where you can pay $15 per person. Excuse me. And you get like so many lightning lane passes, and so many times you can get kind of like a scheduled time to go.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have fun. So it's new. I'm not sure if we're going to pay the $15 yet or not, because I mean, face it, we've been pretty spoiled. We've been there a lot. I think we could probably run the system because we know it, and we'll see how it goes. It's really cool. We're going to get to go on Rise of the Resistance because we've never done it. The last time we went, the line was still that stupid queue stuff, and we just didn't go to Hollywood Studios. This year we're going, and that's the first effing ride we're going to hit. So I'm looking forward to that. The Star Wars stuff is pretty cool. The Smuggler's Run was pretty cool, but I'm definitely looking forward to it.
I've talked to Cindy, and even said if we ever go, she has to be prepared for me to spend pretty much as much time as possible in Star Wars World.
There's a bunch of stuff to do, but then again, it's a couple hours you'll be happy and you can move along. That doesn't count wait time in lines. That's goofy. Look at what Miss Webba has to announce here. Little freaking Robbie turns 13 on Saturday. Dude.
Becomes a man.
Little
Gonna have a
13
bar mitzvah for the boy.
Oh, Grand Rapids Comic Con is coming up, eh? Okay, cool.
We should have a frog mitzvah.
Frog mitzvah. Oh, from tadpole or from pollywog. Actually, he's more of a pollywog to a frog. No, it's tadpole, pollywog. Pollywog is basically a frog with a tail.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then frog. So, yeah, frog mitzvah. That's fun. Yeah, I don't think Shithouse is going to – Dan's got a little comment here. I don't know if he popped that up about going. I think this guy is probably a little broke because he's going to freaking Hawaii.
Yeah, I got a trip to Hawaii planned. The first time I'm leaving the U.S. since I was, aside from driving to Canada, first time I'd be leaving the U.S. since my senior year of high school, so 2003.
Well, dude, you're still going. You're in the U.S. You're going from the U.S. to
you know what I mean, like leaving like the mainland.
But you know what? It is like you're going to a whole different country, and it's like, what the fuck am I filling out this paperwork for? I'm still in the United States. I'm on vacation. Screw you. Yeah. If you guys have got some money and you've got nothing to do for a couple weeks, possibly, want to go on a road trip, let us know. It's going to be soon, real soon.
Yep.
Other than that, let's see what else we got to talk about. What else you got, Shithouse? What else you got going on? Anything else?
I don't have really much going on. Gonna be, in case anybody wants to see Drunk Shithouse, Halloween this year, I will be walking around with Paul playing Drink a Case of Beer in 2 hours. So
with a puke.
it should be a good time. So I kind of did it the other night when we went out to a Halloween party. I brought 2 cases with me of them Busch Light Apple. And when I left, there was like 3 left, and I think I shared like 5 or 6. Then pretty much had the rest to myself.
How many drinks did you drink that night at Legends?
That was 15. That was rough. That was 15 Coors Lights. They stopped being light after that. It might
You may have drank 15 of your Coors Lights.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have had a few more sips of some other things, but yeah. And let me tell you, they stop being light after like the 10th one. They start getting a little heavy.
We did the math that night, and it was more like 2 cases. It wasn't like 15.
I was proud of myself because that is the most I have ever drank and not thrown up and not blacked out. So yeah. And they got up to play the next day. So that was cool.
Yes.
Third insertion.
Third insertion.
I think that day, well, that would have been what, the Saturday, or was that the Friday?
It would have been the Friday. Beer pong would have been the Friday night.
Yeah. So Saturday, I think.
Would it have been Saturday? Would it have been Saturday night? It would have been Saturday night. I'm sorry. Saturday night.
Yeah, I made like second insertion on that one. It wasn't as bad as at what was it, Monster or Tippmann? Yeah, Tippmann was a little rough the one day.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, guys, definitely follow, like, share, check out madfrogpaintball.com for a bunch of different paintball stuff. Check out our Facebook, our Twitter, our a TikTok. I've got a couple videos. You threw up on Saturday. I just automatically venture towards that comment. You threw up on Saturday.
Was it? Oh yeah, this past Saturday. Oh yeah. That was rough. A little rough. You know what though? We did have was which I think was the culprit. We had habanero pineapple tequila. And I don't even know why they put pineapple on the label, because there was nothing fucking pineapple about it. It was basically, hey, do you want to try tequila that's been like soaking in the devil's asshole? It was gross. Nobody liked it. We were all like,
I haven't run across that devil's tongue sucker yet. I gotta imagine it'd be a lot like that.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it didn't burn for so long after, but it's like tequila doesn't need to be made to like. There's no point in adding habanero to liquor. There really isn't, because you're not trying to eat it and enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, hey, do you want this to burn just a little bit more for no fucking reason whatsoever? Here we got you. Yeah, the pineapple was absolutely absent in the whole thing. So yep, there it is. It's him going, I drank too much. Who, me?
Oh, his video. All right. We got to love our man behind the scenes, Aaron Dill. Thank you so much, sir, for pulling this video up. This is at the Past Living Legends. Somebody's yeah. He's trying to be. She's trying to be corralled out of location, but yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun event. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that event this year. Well, I'm making Living Legends. I don't know if I'm going to make Bones and Ashes because
well, it's right after. So honestly, that to me is like, speaking of the tequila and the hot, we used to have this stuff that Bad Frog Beer made that had a jalapeno in the beer bottle. That beer was hot as fuck, dude.
Yeah, I never understood like adding a lot of the weird exotic flavors to beer, because nobody's like, man, this beer is good, but it would be way better if it tasted like, a lemon dragged through the dirt. Like nobody ever wants that, Even when they do like the coffee stouts, like nobody ever says, I want a beer, but I also want coffee at the same time. Like you want one or the other. They're pretty mutually exclusive. So
all right. Well, Yeah, what else we got to talk about? Let's see here. Hey, Aaron, did you? I know there's a video that man, here goes my phone. Bing boing, bing boing. I'm looking up. Yeah, we'll have to put it. Aaron will definitely have to do that. Sorry, guys. I got to stop doing that and talking to somebody who's not in the whole conversation. Aaron, did you happen? I sent you a video, and I would really, really love if you would play it, please. I don't know if you got it downloaded or not, but if you could possibly download it, yes. We may get thrown off the air. Yes, we may get in some trouble, but I would really like to play this video. There's no nudity in it.
I would say before we play this video, everybody should check out the Mad Frog Paintball store
Buy some swag.
for all the coolest swag on the planet. And I don't know if Eric can bring up that picture I sent him last week. We recently had a cross country runner from St. Clair County Community College. Ran a race in one of our headbands, actually.
Nice.
That was pretty cool. You shared that photo with me, and I saw that, and that was pretty damn cool.
One of the guys I work with, and I would like to say that this guy is very particular about his headbands. Typically, wears the same one every single time that he runs a race, but I convinced him to wear one of ours. He said it stayed in place the whole time. It never got itchy. It helped wick all the sweat off his face, and never moved. He said it was fantastic. So I told him maybe I'll figure out. We'll hook him up. Something there he is.
Hey, there he goes. Thank you, Aaron, so much. The guy behind the scenes, Aaron Dill Media. Check out his photos. Buy some photos from him from an event.
There it is. Look at that bad boy right there.
That is Mad Frog Militia. Chinese writing as close as we could get to it.
Yeah, I'd like to point out that boy was running that race too. He's got some nerve damage, and he still ran. I believe that was an 8K. So that's how crazy these guys are.
Wow.
You can see the pain in his face, and he ran the whole time like a champ. So
wow.
Shout out to Cam.
That's definitely cool, man. I'm looking through some videos here that we've got uploaded into the system, and I don't see the one I'm looking for. Okay. Play. Here you go. Here we go. Play this fucker. Don't hear it. Don't hear it. Bummer. Bum.
Ooh.
The Budweiser frogs are back.
Yo, fuck. Fuck, yo. Fuck, yo. Fuck, Biden. Fuck, Biden. Fuck, yo. Fuck, yo. Biden. Fuck, yo.
Okay,
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. Needless to say, I think we're going to go off the rails a little bit here at this point. I got to take this. I got to take this off.
That's it,
And I want to bitch. What do you think, Shithouse? Is it time to bitch just a little bit? Hey, guys, there's a lot of cool events coming up too next year. We will try to get a show together with a list of a bunch of different events. ASE has got some cool events. Health Survivors has got cool events. CPX Sports. We'll have a show shortly that will have everything all listed out, and we'll get into them a little more organized. But as of right now, unfortunately, I want to get a little political or just a little realistic about stupid ass fucking shit that's going on.
There it is.
All right.
Frog is out. The frog is out.
Man, stuff is stupid. I mean, Shithouse, you got to agree. Stuff is just stupid right now.
Yeah,
trying to get stuff done, trying to find people to work for you, trying to buy and afford anything right now without raising your prices. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, you should try selling lumber and steel packages to people. You know, lumber's not so bad. Lumber went back down from what it was,
But it
still-
ain't. You're still
still
paying
gonna-
twice. You're still paying twice, if not more.
Way more.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm hitting my credit
it's.
limit for it.
I would say from the start of COVID, everything's up like the price wise about 40%. OS definitely like double on plywood, OSB stuff like that. Yeah, it's been it's real fun when somebody calls me to get a package quoted for them for a pole barn that last year would have been before the start of COVID, 15 grand. Now it's like 32.
People
Yeah.
stopped building. They couldn't afford it.
Yeah, I don't know how people are still building. I do not understand it. And some of it has to do with local and but a lot of it has to do with the repercussions of who was voted into control.
Yeah.
Somebody who obviously cannot manage things is in control right now, and if they can manage things, that means they're purposely doing what they're doing, and it's fucked up. It ain't right.
I would say the 6 lizard people that run the world are doing a real shit job right now.
Big time. I mean, you see the president of the United States right now up there, Brandon. And you have to wonder how they chose him as their best choice, because they had to know what was going to be going on with him. So maybe that's why they chose him as their best choice, because they can troll him and push him down a certain aisle. But there had to be somebody better.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
There had to be somebody
anytime things come around, I'm like, this is your, South Park famously did an episode where they made the kids choose between 2 school mascots. It was a giant douche or a turd sandwich. And it basically explained that no matter what, typically we're always going to have to choose between a giant douche or a turd sandwich.
Yeah.
Well, unless you vote Joe Jorgensen, 2024.
Yeah, sure. I just think things could have been a lot different and should be a lot different, and the way things have been handled are totally fucking wrong.
It's killing small business.
The United States. I'm proud to be an American. I'm proud to be me.
You're loud. You're proud.
It's just stupid. I really don't care what you do in your life and how you live your life, whatever your things are, however, because I have to say things because there's so much stuff now. There's just so much. You be you, okay? I'll be me, and don't expect me to change for you. You know what I mean? You do whatever you want. I don't care. But I'm going to be me and do my stuff. And don't force yourself on me because I'm doing my stuff and leaving you alone.
Are you saying I can't force myself on you anymore, Bill? That's the
Well,
whole
no.
point of riding the bus, damn it.
Dude, once you force yourself on me more than 10 times, it just becomes consensual after that.
Yeah, at that point. The fact that you even got on the bus implied consent.
Hello? I mean, come on. Anyhow, it's, the United States, other countries are laughing at us. It really sucks. I mean, I don't have all the answers. I don't. And I can be an asshole sometimes. But things aren't right. And they're not right on purpose. The bullshit with I'm going to pick on her, the Nancy Pelosi's of Congress, and that sitting back, old as hell, totally out of touch with whoever she's representing.
Oh, yeah.
And is
People over the age of 55
multi-millionaire?
should not be in Congress.
Multi-millionaire. She's a multi-millionaire now. Like she's so much inside. It
Her husband's made quite a
My
lot
head
of money making
My
some
head hurts.
really awesome stock trades over the last couple years. And it's
Yep.
weird because she bets on long options, which is, usually a huge risk, but somehow seems to hit the bullseye
because Congress
every single time, which is
there's no
weird.
inside trading that you can it's not illegal for Congress to do inside trading. So they know what's happening beforehand.
Yep.
There's a Twitter page right now that you follow, Nancy Pelosi's portfolio, that you should follow. And they basically step by step show you everything that she's investing in. Her and her husband are investing in, so you can do the same thing. And guess what? It's always a win.
Yep.
I mean, the way COVID is ran, the way it turned into a total political freaking weapon. You cannot force someone to get a vaccine. It is morally and ethically fucking wrong. We live in the United States, and that's wrong. People need to stop, sit back for a minute, and look at the way things are and say, hey, what the fuck? Talk to your congressperson. A lot of people are waking up now. Things are finally making it back on the news that should be, but there's big corporations buying news companies and telling them what they do, how to do it, and the stories that are supposed to be run, and all conspiracy theories. Some of them are conspiracy theories. Some of them become fact a few years later. And unfortunately, we have to sit back.
Bullshit moon landing.
Yeah, the bullshit moon landing. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, sure. It's fucked up. Thank you for joining us again on Swamp Talk. Those are my beliefs, not anyone else's.
You guys make sure to check us out on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I feel like I'm missing one.
Twitter.
Yep, we got to.
And honestly, check us out on those channels. And we're not all politically motivated. We just have to vent. We just have to vent every once in a while about all the bullshit that's going on. And yeah. At the end of
the day, Aaron Dill's the one that kind of runs this show. So if you don't like it, it's all his fault. Send your complaints to Aaron Dill Media.
There you go. Care of AD.
Yep. But also, guys, check out the Mad Frog Paintball swag. Shop's always being updated. MadFrogPaintball.com.
Hook yourself up with some cool shirts and. Check us out soon. We will. I think next Thursday we may have a. Are you open for a show next Thursday, Shithouse?
I should be just fine for the rest of the year. The only one, I assume.
Well, my show next Thursday is tentative on whether I can get an internet connection or not because I'm going to be in Florida.
Okay.
So we'll give it a shot, and if we can go live. Friday we will go live. Or I'm sorry, if we can go live Thursday, we will go live again Thursday. I'm gonna think like the following Thursday or so. Maybe we can get a little bit more of a schedule together. So not the next show, but the show just after that, we'll have a little bit more of an update with just a bunch of different events going on. We'll just do a calendar drop, I think, because there's whatever's out there right now. We'll drop on you and let you guys and girls know what events are happening and, keep everybody happy and playing some paintball.
Absolutely.
I, for one, am looking forward to getting out some more and having some more fun outdoors. I need it. I'm getting lazy, getting fat because I'm painting a lot lately, which really sucks. Yeah, this guy knows. It just sucks.
Yeah, painting's for assholes.
Yeah, what an asshole. What an asshole.
Yeah, I don't know who signs up to do that for a living.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Losers.
But anyhow, thanks for joining Shithouse and Jimmy and myself tonight on Swamp Talk. like the floating pile of shit has said all evening. Check us out on YouTube and Facebook and support us directly on madfrogpaintball.com.
And check out Aridil Media, who runs the behind the scenes and makes all our sweet videos.
Yeah. And if you guys get a chance, have some fun Halloween. I hope kids get out and have some fun.
Yes, trick or treat.
Yes. If you are a baller in the Mount Clemens area and you would like to join me in my walk around town with me and Paul and probably Cinnamon, definitely shoot me a message on Facebook. So,
all right. All right. Well, everybody enjoy. Yeah, everybody try to enjoy their holiday.
Well, be safe.
Get some candy.
Be safe.
Yeah, be
Make
safe.
sure there's no AK-47s in your Snickers bars or
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Chainsaws. Yeah.
Chainsaws in your Twixes. If there's a van that says free candy on Halloween, don't get in it. Don't get in it. Just walk up to the door and say, "I'd like my free candy, please."
Yeah.
Don't get in the van.
So everybody be safe and enjoy your life. Because goddamn life right now, they're trying to make it hard for all of us to enjoy ourselves. Movies, kick back, watch some old school movies. I just watched Halloween last night.
Nice.
I'd love to have a way to watch Exorcist, but I haven't figured it out yet. It's all pay per watch. So I'll try to find that.
I got some good suggestions for this. Me and Cindy have been kind of watching like random, like float under the radar horror movies lately when we hang out. And so there was one on Hulu called Love and Monsters, which is pretty gnarly, about basically end of the world, like insects and certain animals have grown like 500 times their size due to like radiation. Most of the human population is extinct. It's about one guy's journey to find his girl. And then there was one on, I don't know if it was Hulu or HBO, called The Hunt, which was kind of like based on like the old idea of, well, you'll like this one, Bill. Basically, the liberal elite of America have gotten tired of people talking shit about them. So they kidnap people, drop them off on this basically on this preserve, and then they hunt them. So
I've seen both of them. I've seen both of them
Have
already.
you seen both?
That's
Okay.
the problem, is we've seen everything, and it's so we've decided we're jumping back into the old stuff and trying to enjoy that a little bit more. Honestly, a lot of stuff we're going to have to get used to that, because there's going to be a big drought now where there's not going to be a lot of new movies.
There's not gonna be a lot of new Alec Baldwin movies, that's for sure.
I wouldn't stand in front of him.
Jesus Christ. Come to find out, hearsay, whatever, I heard there was live ammo in that gun besides blanks too. It's like,
Yep, it was all.
and then we can go down to
weird. Apparently, the producer of the film, who
Rabbit Hole.
happens to be Alec
Rabbit Hole.
Baldwin, didn't want to pay union workers, and so they basically had a scab on the job that was running that was their armorer at the time.
And then she was some lawyer's wife that worked for the Clintons, and
Probably.
no, yeah, that's something like that. I mean, it's just conspiracy theories all over the fucking place. And the worst part about it is you don't know what's real or what's not until 5 months later when all of a sudden it becomes fact. What's that?
That's the fun age we live in today.
Stupid stuff. Stupid stuff. So anyways, everybody enjoy your Halloween, enjoy your family, enjoy your time. Thanks for joining us. Gentlemen, do you have anything else to say?
I got nothing.
What are you guys answering for? I asked if the gentleman had anything to
No,
say.
fair enough.
Haha.
If you're in East Point, come on by. I got candy on Halloween.
Jimmy's got candy. He's got a white Ford van. Come get some candy.
In a Hearst.
So everybody take it easy, and I guess we're out of here. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Sucks, man. It just sucks. Yeah, so maybe we'll see some of you guys at Fold the Gap, hopefully for our short stop there. And I guess we'll see you next time. Maybe from some exotic foreign state location.
Yes.
That makes sense. Foreign
Secret
state.
warehouse underground while we're hiding from the government.
Yeah. All right. Good night, Lisa.
Lizard
Good night,
people.
everybody. Bye.
Deuces.
Bye.